why am I talking to you about this? Well, the reason I'm talking to you about this is because it's something that has happened over a long time, over thousands of years. And we are at the crux of, it becoming our reality shifting and an unprecedented days and dawn day of us being able to be free and sovereign. And it's just a crazy, it's just a crazy time to live in, right? It's something that we don't even realize how good it's going to get and how different it's going to get, right? You know what I'm saying? So, good is subjective, right? Anything I could say something's good, but then somebody else can turn around and say that they don't like that. That's not good to them. But one thing about it is it's going to get very, very different. And it depends on what your mental capabilities are. Not mental capabilities. What you create in your reality, in whatever you want to create to bring in, so it's like, it ain't like one size fits all kind of thing. It's a subjective thing. Whatever you create is what you experience in your reality. So that's why I'm getting on here and talking about this. And we have done such a good job as a collective, and we have fought so hard. And it's not about being like the 300 movie, you know what I'm saying, like whatever, it ain't about that. It's more about that things have run their course the way that they're supposed to have, the way they're supposed to. And now we're coming into a new age. We're coming into a new dawn of consciousness and creative beings and creative people that we it's just I'm meeting more creative people every day. And this is just such a great time to be living and living in, and we're rock stars. We're superheroes, man. We are superheroes, because we have, do you understand that we have freed a whole consciousness of people, a whole consciousness, a whole, we have, now that the jig is up, now that we know what's really going on, right? And for so long we were fooled. So for so long we were kept in the darkness, and it couldn't, there's no way it could last forever, right? No way that, everything. I mean, they have put spell after spell, cloaking after cloaking, trying to, did everything they could do. Poison the food, poison you, poison media, poison the music, poison the movies, poisoned your relatives, your friends, your jobs, your girlfriends, your ex-wives, or your current wife. I mean, they've done everything they could possibly think of